Hi everyone, happy Friday, and also wishing you all a happy new year. I just wanted to do something for me for 2021 was kind of do like a weekly roundup when I can of what the Lewis Foundation has been up to. I know that a lot of people on here have supported us, continue to support us, or maybe wondering what it is that I exactly am doing with the Lewis Foundation. And it's just a way for me to share just like updates and also things that have happened, so that when you're giving your time, it might be your money, you get what difference it's making and what effect it's having. So this week was a really good week for reflection purposes, and the good positive thing was being able to reflect and also celebrate the success from the charities of the years that we had in 2020. So I just want to say thank you to the following companies, which was Pilkington's Communications, Virtual Alchemy Assist, and Time for You Northamptonshire, who were their chosen charities last year. All the people involved, so Jess, Kim, Susie, Anne, Mandy and Julia, were amazing support to the Lewis Foundation throughout 2020, giving up so much time, way beyond what they probably should be, to help support us during a really difficult period as we try to kind of transition and adapt to a new way of working. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and it really meant a lot to me and Lee, and also everybody that makes up the Lewis Foundation. And the fact is that they gave up this time to raise awareness, help us fundraise, support us in fundraising, help us online, social media, media coverage, all things that really make a difference other than the actual physical act of us giving a gift. And we're really, really grateful for that, because this period has been so tough for people that are going through cancer treatment. A lot of treatments have been reduced, and people, when they are able to go through treatment, are going through cancer treatment alone. And I know how hard it is for people, because people tell us how hard it is. So by people rallying around and giving up their time to help support us, to help support others, it's just amazing. And it does make a difference when someone is in hospital and they're scared and they don't know what to do, and they're offered a gift of their choice, and it provides comfort and it helps them to pass the time whilst they're in treatment. And it also shows them that there's people out there that actually care, and it's a really special thing to do. So thank you guys so much. It really means so much to have had your support in 2020. Also starting the year off on a positive is we are Charity of the Year for GPW Consulting, which was brilliant news. Gary Wilson got in contact this week to let us know, and we're really excited to work with GPW Consulting and Gary, who's been incredible again to us in 2020, just shouting out and raising awareness of what we do. And he didn't have to do that, but he did, and it really meant a lot. Sometimes people think that it just has to be the physical act of giving money that makes a difference to a cause, but even just shouting out, giving a mention, giving a share, letting others know the work that you're doing also makes a difference too. And it did. So thank you, and I'm really looking forward to working alongside you this year. It's going to be amazing. One thing also that you probably may have seen me share this week is a post about one of our volunteers passing away. So I was really open to sharing that post, and it was the right thing to do. We met Stuart for our charity about 4 years ago, and it was our first year of doing our Christmas hampers, and he's got involved ever since, always wanting to help, always coming to gift packing, always when he could come to the hospitals with us on Friday nights when we used to go around in Northampton General Hospital and see patients. And even though he was ill himself, he still continued to do that, and he didn't have to, but he wanted to. And one thing I take from the charity, even though it can be difficult sometimes, especially when somebody passes away, is that you get to meet the most amazing people, and then you get to know that the simple initial act of giving something to make them feel better develops into, like, I don't know, it's just, you get to know the person behind what they're going through and get to know what they're like and what they like to be up to. And for him, one thing he was really passionate about is making a difference to others. And what we're currently doing with his family is raising money in his memory so that he can have gift bags, sponsored basically gift bags, so that when it goes to the other patients, they know it's come from somebody who wanted to basically keep that love and kindness spreading, even though they're not here anymore. So it's been a really tough week in that respect, but what we're trying to do to bring some light and positivity out of a really difficult circumstances is doing these gift packs in his memory. So family and friends have started fundraising on Monday of this week. We've just raised over £3,000, which is amazing, and it would have meant so much to him. So, you know, our gift packs, because we've worked really well with wholesalers, we've got the cost of them down to £3.60 on average. So that's going to go a really long way to helping so many other people in his memory. And I know that would have meant the absolute world to him. So that was, from a difficult circumstances, we're going to try and do something to bring some positivity, which is what he wanted. Then finally, I wanted just to say about the Christmas hampers. That was an amazing period in December, being able to give people these hampers to support them, show them love, show their kindness on the lead up to Christmas. And in the end, it went from initially wanting to do 30 to 121, which was amazing. And people were so happy and touched and grateful that there was people out there who didn't know them that would reach forward and want to actually give them these hampers just because they cared. And this morning, I think it summed it up, because obviously Christmas is over now and New Year, and hopefully a better one. We got a beautiful email from a lady who I remember delivering the hampers to in Leicester, and she'd been really ill and she'd just come out of an operation, and she couldn't believe that she was receiving this. All the family knew, and it was socially distanced, but it meant the world to her. And she wasn't very well, so she couldn't say as much or do as much as she wanted to, but she did show her gratitude, and that was fine for us. So, but I wasn't expecting an email for her to kind of let us know how she felt and what she had been going through, and how much of a difference it meant to her when she was really struggling. And again, it just shows how like acts of kindness do make a difference, and it's something I'm incredibly passionate about. So that's our week. Looking forward to getting back to starting gift deliveries next week when we continue throughout lockdown giving our gifts. We've got all procedures now in place. We've learnt now, because considering we've been in the pandemic now for a significant period of time. So looking forward to getting back out and giving the gifts to the hospitals. Thank God that charitable activities and volunteer activities can continue despite there being a pandemic, because I can't imagine what it would be like for people if all charity and voluntary acts had to stop. It's something that's really scary. So despite that, we're going to do some positive to keep people going and just let them know that there's people out there willing to help, and that we're not going to leave people on their own. So happy Friday, as I said before, and have a good weekend. And if you want more information about the Lewis Foundation, or want to get involved, or basically just follow the work we do, I've included our website in the post. And yeah, feel free to get in touch, reach out, and I'm always happy to chat and share about the work we do. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye.